The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
They're running it. Hey, switch gears. Check 3. Check 26, check 26. Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
He's got his man, Boyd. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Switch. Watch the safe. Zoom. Check 25.
And he slings one that's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Now back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Rush in.
Yeah.
They'll drop the throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
64, weak, 5.
58, come on. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Check 99. Check 99.
Hey, Charlie.
SOS. 58 to Mike.
5.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man here. It's Green. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 45 to Mike.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Back.
He finds his running back, Mixon. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And some room to work. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Zadarius Smith in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. Here's a run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard. To get their next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check, back north. 61, matchbox, light. Hey, echo.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. But he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Go, get it.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Check 6-6, pull it high.
2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Rodgers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Grant. Oh, he's got some breathing room. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run now with Peyton. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Peyton. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7...
It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but
they definitely had opportunity, just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Green Bay, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.